Welcome to Vibes Television. I am Rehoboth Osamodiame with the news bulletin for today, 8 June 2026. We begin with the news headlines. Senator Ali Ndume says Nigerians are angry over the state of the nation. Primate Ayodele warns Lagos government, says terrorists are already in the state. Federal government clears over 700 billion owed to local contractors. WAEC drops strict 24-hour exam delivery policy after fatal crash and examination delays. Telecom operators dispute NBS report on foreign investment in the sector. Peter Obi tells Fulani community in court, "I have suffered stereotypes as an Igbo man." South African President Ramaphosa condemns vigilante-style identity checks amid xenophobia concerns. Federal government slashes ministers' imprest and official spending limits. Dati Baba Ahmed dismisses rumors of rift with Peter Obi. JAMB reopens printing of notification slips for 2026 UTME mop-up examination. Dele Farotimi sparks reactions with comments on Tinubu's supporters. Now the news in details. Senator Ali Ndume has stated that many Nigerians are angry over the current economic and security challenges facing the country. The lawmaker urged leaders at all levels to pay attention to the concerns of citizens and take urgent steps to address growing public frustration. Meanwhile, Primate Elijah Ayodele has called on the Lagos state government to immediately ban commercial motorcycles, street beggars, and wheelbarrow pushers. According to him, terrorists have already infiltrated Lagos and stricter security measures are needed to prevent future attacks. The federal government says it has processed payments exceeding 700 billion naira in verified obligations owed to local contractors in recent months. Officials disclosed that over 436 billion naira was disbursed in May alone as part of efforts to clear long-standing debts, stimulate economic activity, and support infrastructure development. In the education sector, the West African Examinations Council, WAEC, has dropped its strict 24-hour examination material delivery policy following the tragic deaths of 3 officials in a fatal road accident. The move also follows widespread criticism after delays left some candidates in the southwest writing examinations late into the evening under difficult conditions. In further news, telecommunications operators have faulted figures released by the National Bureau of Statistics indicating that the sector attracted only $7.24 million in foreign capital during the last quarter of 2026. Industry stakeholders argued that the figures do not accurately reflect investments and activities within the telecommunications sector. The NDC presidential candidate, Peter Obi, has expressed solidarity with members of the Fulani community, saying he understands the pain of stereotypes and discrimination. Obi noted that as an Igbo man, he has personally experienced prejudice and believes all Nigerians deserve equal treatment and respect. In South Africa, President Cyril Ramaphosa has warned citizens against taking the law into their own hands by demanding proof of identity from people on the streets. His comments come as anti-legal immigration protesters marched through a township outside Johannesburg amid growing tensions and concerns over xenophobic violence. Away from that, the federal government has also announced a reduction in official imprest limits for public office holders. Under the new policy, ministers will be entitled to a maximum reimbursable imprest of 700,000 naira, while permanent secretaries and directors general will be limited to 500,000 naira. Other categories of government officials have also seen their spending limits reduced. In political news, Labour Party vice presidential candidate in the 2023 election, Dati Baba Ahmed, has dismissed speculations of disagreements between himself and Peter Obi. Dati assured supporters that nobody would be allowed to create division between him and what it described as, in quotes, his boss, Peter Obi. The Joint Admissions and Matriculation Board, JAMB, has announced that candidates scheduled to participate in the 2026 Mop-Up Unified Tertiary Matriculation Examination can now print their examinations notification slips ahead of the exercise. And finally, lawyer and activist Dele Farotimi has generated widespread reactions after stating that it is impossible to support and defend President Bola Ahmed Tinubu regardless of one's intelligence without sounding foolish. The remark has sparked intense debate across political and social media platforms. That's the latest news at this hour. Please do well to follow us at Vibes Television, and thanks for watching.